To join us in the conversation will be a basketball journalist, one who follows basketball so well. We have Kenny Bamidele. Kenny Bamidele, that's what we call him. Thank you so much, Kenny, for joining us on the show.
Yeah, thank you so much for having me today.
Yeah, great to have you. I still have Okpeoluwa here with me, but it's been an intense week of basketball. 8 teams started this down. They were pruned down to 4. Kenny, how would you describe the overall level of competition you have seen in this phase, the final 8th phase of the Nigerian Basketball Federation, the Premier League for the men's basketball?
Yes, I'm very well impressed with the level of competition that I saw. The recently concluded playoff 8 of the Nigerian men's basketball league, the Premier Basketball League. And the one team that actually caught my eye was Lagos Legends. If I was told before the start of this particular playoff that Lagos Legends would be able to do this well, trust me, I'm actually going to doubt. But you look at their team, they have a bunch of talented players. They have someone who has national experience, right, Akwete, who is the captain of the team. They have Solani Buhari, also part of them right there. So, I mean, they have the personnel that actually help them achieve what I would call the unthinkable in the recently concluded playoff 8 right there. So, I would say that the competition level has increased, and the likes of Gboko City Chiefs stepped up their game. Rivers Shippers, as the coach of Rivers Shippers, is also going to say that the competition level has actually stepped up, unlike where teams will keep complaining about who is Port Harcourt hosting. Now, nobody cares about Port Harcourt hosting. They want to go there and, of course, play their heart. That was what we saw from this team. So, I think it's good for the league. It's good that even the players themselves are actually improved. And that is all we keep talking about. Give these players time to play. Give them, competitions to play. They're going to show you that they are really good. So the talent in Nigerian basketball is no doubt, is undoubted. So I'm very impressed with the recently completed playoff 8 of the Nigerian Premier Basketball League.
Okay.
All right, Kenny. It's good that you mentioned Lagos Legends because they pulled off that big overtime win against Rovers Hoopers to top the standings. Does that result in any way shift the balance of power heading into the Final Four?
It doesn't shift anything. See, Rivers Hoopers have the experience. They have been there before. They are not new to this, right? But for Lagos Legends, they have a lot of pressure on them because what will the profit be for Lagos Legends to top the standings and not qualify for basketball? Do you understand what I'm saying? So all of these they are doing right now, I think they need to prepare more. They need to do better than that when the Final Four comes. Because even the Rivers Shippers we saw, that is not even the best of the Rivers Shippers. We're going to see Rivers Shippers also step up their game in the Final Four, same with other teams like Gboko City Chiefs right there. So trust me, they did well. Lagos Legends have done well so far, but I don't think there's a shift in terms of who is probably going to win it. I think Rivers Shippers still lead the charge in terms of the people to win it because they know what it means to play at this stage. They've won it over and over again. So Lagos Legends are the ones under pressure. Gboko City Chiefs are the ones under pressure heading to the Final Four.
All right, let's talk about Gboko Chiefs right now and Nigeria Custom, Kenny. They also made strong statements, I would say, looking at how they finish. How do you rate their chances against more experienced sides like Lagos Legends and maybe the Rivers Hoopers?
Yeah, I have to be honest with you, right? After Rivers Hoopers, I think Gboko City Chiefs are the team that can actually give this a big fight. And here is my reason.
Okay.
There is this rivalry between Gboko City Chiefs and Rivers Hoopers in the last 2-3 years. Go check it out. The last time they met last year, we saw the very interesting end to the game where both teams from the bench had this couple. It was later set before the game actually proceeded. So Gboko City Chiefs are the team to watch out for after Rivers Hoopers, not even Lagos Legends. Because until this recent shift of performance we are seeing from Lagos Legends, they are not really that top team. If you look at their last 4 or 5 appearances in the Nigerian men's basketball league, so I think it's with Rivers Shippers, Gboko City Chiefs, they have the players. Of course, Hassan French is one man that on a good day is unstoppable. Ofia Abel, fantastic, one of the best point guard in Nigeria, any day, anytime. There are other players on that roster too that I think that yes, they are good enough to help Gboko City Chiefs win the Nigerian Premier Basketball League. And you know that behind off the court, there is a whole lot happening between Gboko City Chiefs and Rivers Shippers. Look at when they met in the recently completed playoff 8. We saw how Gboko City Chiefs came online and they complained about the officiating, that why did the referee do that? Why did the officials do that to them? Okay. They weren't happy with how the game ended. And I think this is one of the reasons why both teams are the teams to watch out for. Rivers Shippers won, City Chiefs too. That's what I think.
All right,
Okay.
Kenny, just before we let you go, looking ahead to the Final Four, which matchup or storyline excites you the most? And what should fans expect from this decisive stage of the season?
I would say that, just like I said now, Rivers Super Gboko City Chiefs finals. Having them in the final, trust me, it is going to be a blockbuster game. Rivers Super Gboko City will not give us what we want. But Rivers Super Gboko City Chiefs is actually one battle that that we, the fans of basketball, want to see. Like I said, the off-the-court battle. If you get to interact with the players or the officials of Gboko City Chiefs, they will tell you how much they don't like, Rivers Super. The Rivers Super will also tell you the same thing, right? When it comes to the game in Nigeria. So I think these two games, that is the storyline I'm waiting for. And if maybe Gboko City Chiefs beat Rivers Super, trust me, that's will be the biggest news in the history of Nigeria basketball in the last 5-6 years.
Okay.
So for Rivers Super, they have been there before. They have done it over and over again. So they are the favorites. That's what I have to say.
Okay, I know one thing is certain. Champions can never be champions forever. And it's so exciting to see new champions emerge in the Nigerian Basketball Federation Men's Premier League. Thank you so much, Kenny Bamidele. We do appreciate your thoughts on the show. And, of course, we'll be having to reconnect with you when the Final Four phase begins. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for having me.